the town meeting moderator.
I will nominate Jonathan Ramsey for moderator.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. All in favor of Jonathan Ramsey being town meeting moderator, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you. Is there a motion for the town meeting clerk?
I'll make a motion that Sue King serve as the clerk of the meeting.
Is there a second? Yes. Second. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Seeing none, nomination is closed. All in favor of Sue King being town meeting clerk, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes.
Ready? Warning and notice, Town of Watertown Special Town Meeting, June 6, 2022. The legal voters of the Town of Watertown and those entitled to vote in town meeting are hereby warned and notified of a special town meeting to be held on Monday, June 6, 2022, at 6:45 p.m. at the Watertown Town Hall, Town Council Chambers, 61 Echo Lake Road, Watertown, to consider the appropriation of $204,235 from the general fund for emergency road repairs on Echo Lake Road. A link to view the special town meeting will be posted on the Town of Watertown website by 4 p.m. on the date of the meeting. Anyone wishing to vote at the special town meeting must attend in person. Anyone wishing to provide comments for the meeting may do so by emailing towncouncil@watertownct.org or by mail to Watertown Town Council, 61 Echo Lake Road, Watertown, and must be received by 2 p.m. on June 3rd, 2022. If you require a translator or an accommodation for a hearing impairment or other accommodation, contact the Town of Watertown at 860-945-5255. Dated at Watertown, Connecticut, this 26th day of May, 2022. Mark A. Ramo, Town Manager. Return of warning and notice, Town of Watertown Special Town Meeting. I hereby certify that on May 26, 2022, I left a duplicate copy of the attached warning and notice of a special town meeting of the Town of Watertown, Connecticut, to be held on June 6, 2022, with Cheryl Cosmos, Assistant Town Clerk. I further certify that on May 26, 2022, I caused a copy of said warning and notice to be published in the Waterbury Republican American newspaper, which has a substantial circulation in said town, and place the Town of Watertown website under legal notices. I further certify that on May 26, 2022, I caused to be set upon the signpost nearest the office of the town clerk and all other places with signposts designated by the town, a written copy of said warning and notice signed by me as town manager. I further certify that all the above acts were done at least 5 days before the holding of the special town meeting on June 6, 2022. Dated at Watertown, Connecticut, this 26th day of May, 2022. Mark A. Ramo, Town Manager. Town Clerk certification as to warning and return of warning. Excuse me. I hereby certify that the attached warning and notice of the foregoing return of warning are duly recorded in the records of the Town of Watertown, and that Mark A. Ramo was Town Manager of the Town of Watertown on the date the warning and return of warning were signed. Dated at Watertown, Connecticut, the 26th day of May, 2022. Cheryl Cosmos, Assistant Town Clerk.
Thank you, Mary Ann. And if Mr. Spina, Director of Public Works, if you want to just give us a brief overview of the project and why it needs to be completed.
Is the microphone on? Good evening, Lou Spina, Director of Public Works. This is a storm drain that failed last summer during one of the tropical rain events that occurred, I believe, in July. We're proposing to replace about 760 linear feet of a 24-inch drain pipe, 3 catch basins, and then there's another 60 feet of a 30-inch drain pipe to tie it all together with lots of restoration. I'm of the opinion this absolutely needs to be done to reopen the road to its full capacity. As you're aware, there's been barrels and cones, and it's been opened up for quite some time. So I think we'd all benefit from having it restored back to its original condition.
Thank you. Would you like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the $235,000 from the general fund for emergency road repairs.
And is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion from the public? Yep, no, we'll start with Al.
First, for Mary Ann's benefit, I think there's a way not to be able to read all that stuff at the beginning of the meeting. And it would make the meetings a lot shorter if you didn't have to read all that stuff. So I would suggest we figure out how to do that. And if I heard the number right, you said $240,000?
35.
Good, thank you.
If you'd state your name and address for the record.
Joe Pollack, 173 Middlebury Road. Just a clarification. I assume that section, that's from Buckingham down towards Main Street, correct? That section?
It's between Buckingham and Ice House, correct, and the westbound lane.
Right. I don't know, I just thought for some reason that was a state road, 262. Apparently it's not. Okay, where's 262? Oh,
262 ends at Buckingham. If you come from Route 8 up, it takes a right onto Buckingham.
okay, thank you.
Any other discussion, comments from the town, council, public? Yep. Microphone.
We have applied to FEMA for reimbursement on this. I'm partial for these repairs, so we're hoping that will come through. We've been reviewed last month. They came out and
Yeah.
looked at,
That was exactly the point I just wanted to make. We were supposed to do a field visit last month, and it got canceled on the FEMA side, but we did file an application for this, and while there's no guarantees, if approved, we stand to be reimbursed up to 75%.
Okay, thank you. Any further comments or discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Have a good night for 7 minutes.
Recording stopped.
I should probably just shut up, shouldn't I?
There.